Bhutan is nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas, sandwiched between India and China, and was for a long time difficult to enter as a tourist. There is still reasonably strict control on the number of foreign visitors allowed to enter the country. This beautiful and unspoiled destination is a land of traditions, customs, and colorful festivals. The kingdom, the only democratic monarchy in the world, is about the size of Switzerland. It is a landlocked country surrounded by mountains. We are about to visit a country that has stepped from the 15th century directly into the 20th century, a land in which many of the population still live as they did hundreds of years ago, but which provides a modern education system comparable to many in the developed world. We will travel over routes that only recently were used by beasts of burden and walkers. Some of the roads will still look like they did 100 years ago, but at the same time we will find comfortable accommodations and a most welcome and friendly reception. On September 16, 2004, our group of 30 people flew within sight of Mount Everest on our way to Paro. We begin our exploration of the Paro Valley. Our guides take us to the ancient Kichu Temple, one of 108 such temples built in the 7th century to spread Buddhism in this region. The town of Paro lies in the center of the rich, fertile Paro Valley. Today is the day of the festival to celebrate machinery. Cars and other mechanical things are decorated with ribbons and balloons, etc. We enjoyed a stroll through town. And saw an archery competition using modern bows. A short drive brought us to the Rinpung Dzong, Fortress of the Heap of Jewels. Built in 1645, it still serves as the district administrative center and as a school for monks. From the ruins of Drukgyal Dzong, victorious Bhutanese fortress, the site of several 17th century battles in which the Bhutanese defeated the invading Tibetans, we had a dramatic view of the valley. One of the famous monasteries of Bhutan, the Tiger's Nest, is perched on a cliff 900 meters above the Paro Valley. Guru Rinpoche is believed to have arrived here on the back of a flying tigress and remained in meditation for about 3 months. These are scenes we passed on our way to a teaching center for traditional crafts, including wood carving, clay modeling, and painting. The courses at this school take 6 to 8 years. One can see students working through progressive levels, practicing precise rules of Bhutanese art. On our way to the Dachula Pass, we stopped at a government immigration checkpost and took these pictures of family homes in the area. We often saw this Bhutanese symbol of fertility. 108 stupas adorn the heights of the Dachula Pass. At 3,100 meters, the entire range of the eastern Himalayas can be seen on a clear day. Most dzongs were built at a strategic location in the 17th century. The dzong is both the religious and the administrative headquarters for a region. Punakha Dzong, located in the confluence of two rivers, is perhaps the most magnificent. At a lower altitude than most of the other dzongs, and therefore warmer in winter, the Punakha Dzong is the winter home for the Je Khenpo, the highest authority in the Buddhist hierarchy. The Je Khenpo oversees the religious matters of the nation, while the king manages administration. The hilltop temple of Chimi Lakhang is dedicated to Lama Drukpa Kunli, popularly known as the Divine Madman because of his radical behavior. The Divine Madman is quite a Bhutanese folk hero. Born in 1455 in Tibet, he traveled extensively in Bhutan, railing against the stiffness of the clergy and meditating with girls and wine. His outrageous and often obscene ways of communicating Buddhist teachings were designed to have people discard their preconceptions. Incidentally, many Bhutanese houses have the Divine Madman's penis painted near the entrance. At Wangdu, we visited a local produce market. Farmers from neighboring valleys sell fresh vegetables and other food items. It is a lively market where you can see local people and buy souvenirs. In town, we purchased gas and saw local street scenes. We are on the road again to Pele La Pass, the traditional boundary between East and West Bhutan. Having discovered that our proposed lunch stop was closed because of a death in the family, we made an emergency stop at a wayside cafe that provided a combination of cookies, cakes, instant noodles, hot tea, and warm beer. We are descending through a forest containing massive cypress trees, orchids, Spanish moss, and varieties of monkeys. The 18th century Chendebji Chorten, with eyes painted at the 4 cardinal points, provided a much-needed pit stop. We continued toward our hotel for the evening. The next 2 nights we spent at Trongsa at the very basic Puhensky guest house. located high above the village on a steep slope. While facilities at this property were less than we would have appreciated, both the staff and food were superior. They are replacing the dining room that was burned down. Our meals were prepared in the kitchen below and passed out through this hole.